Hello class, today I'm at the San Diego Zoo. Let's go learn about some grizzly bears and how they're Keystone species. Hi Francisco, nice to meet you.
I'm Keeper Joe. Nice to meet you.
I would like to learn more about grizzly bears.
Sure. What can I help you with?
What is a brief description of a grizzly bear?
A grizzly bear is a large bear, typically brown, not always. They live a little bit more inland than some of the other bears, and they're one of the larger bears as opposed to a smaller black bear. Long claws for digging, they like to eat fish, and they like to sleep a lot.
Why are grizzly bears Keystone species?
So grizzly bears are a keystone species for the area that they live. That means that there are a lot of animals that live in that area, but grizzlies are the ones that people identify with the most, and how they work in the habitat and live in the habitat affects all the other animals around them. We like to look at keystone species and help save habitats for them and help protect them, because when you take care of those animals, it takes care of everybody else in the food chain, like the fish and the deer and everything else that lives in that area. They all end up protected because the grizzly is kind of the main focus of that species, that area.
How grizzly bears regulate prey population?
That's an excellent question. They regulate prey populations by eating. If the grizzly bears aren't there, then we're going to have too much fish that end up in the streams.
How do grizzly bears disperse seed?
They are big poopers. Do you know that you can tell a ton about an animal by their poop? So what they'll do is they eat the plant, and then they walk a ways. That is natural fertilizer for those seeds, because they poop out the seeds to a lot of the plants they eat and a lot of the fruits they eat. Natural fertilizer helps those plants grow along the way.
How grizzly bears arrange soil?
Have you looked at the grizzly bear's claws? They have huge, 3-inch claws. They use that to dig so that they can find crickets and worms and little things in the soil. So while they're digging up looking for that food, they're aerating it, which means turning it over. They're kind of digging it up like a farmer would. He would kind of make rake marks in the soil to plant his seeds, and then that way the seeds can start to grow. The grizzly bears will be digging in the soil to find these things to eat. It naturally aerates or turns over the soil, so then when he pulls into that pool, that's why the plants are starting to grow. They're very important as far as turning that soil over.
Why are grizzly bears important?
Grizzly bears are important for all of the things that we just talked about. They're keeping the populations of the prey species down. They're aerating the soil and spreading seeds. A keystone species so that they're protecting the area and all the other animals that live there. Those are all the reasons that grizzlies are important.
Thank you for your time. It was nice to meet you.
It was very nice meeting you. Thank you.